What's going on, YouTube? What's going on? What's going on with you? Thanks for tapping into Reality Checking, man. This is what we're doing right now. We're finna talk about the Cowboys. I know some of you don't want to talk about it. I know a lot of you probably don't want to talk about it, but this is what we finna do. We finna talk about it. We finna put some realism on it. We finna start checking it. You know what? My thing is, you look at it like this. You know what? You like it, be real about it. You don't like it, check it. You know what I'm saying? Be real about it, check it. That's what we're doing. But I just want to say, man, I'm giving props to the Cowboys. I'm not gonna lie, Brian Schottenheimer. I knew about him when he was with the Jets, but with that being said, wasn't a lot going on with me. Yeah, he was over there with Rex Ryan doing his thing on the OC. They had a good running game. I'm just one not big on. I like the running game, but at the same time, that's all you're gonna depend on. In today's football, we can't just depend on that right now. So my thing of, what I'm saying, the staff we got right now is showing me that we got props with this right now because he's putting together a staff. I thought at first this was going to be another Jerry's puppet signing. But with that being said, I was the first one to ridicule. I'm not going to say the first one because I've seen a lot of people disrespecting it, so I fell into play with it, but with that being said, I'm the type to like to give people the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? My thing, my way of looking at life is, because you don't like a person, don't mean I'm not gonna like a person. You got to do me wrong in order for me to dislike you. With that being said, I have an open mindset right now, and the staff that we're getting together right now, I see a lot of potential going on right now. A lot of big names. Some of the names I don't know a lot about. I'm not gonna lie about it, but at the same time, I was looking for the bigger names, so those bigger names aren't there. So with that being said, I just roll with the flow and do the best. Like I said, I've been a Cowboy fan since '83, and before I get another team, I'm just gonna keep watching football and not root for nobody. But I'm gonna roll with the Cowboys, and I'm in California. At the same time, been in California, was born in Arizona, but been in California all my life. With that being said, been a Cowboy fan since '83. Tony Dorsett days, the day he ran that, I think it was a 99 yarder against the Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, that made me like them then. And I mean, who wouldn't like Tom Landry? Derby hat, pimp hat, suited and booted. You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't like that type of morale? So, but like I said, I like the signings. Like I said, I knew about him. I just didn't know about him type thing, and then his father, God bless the dead. His father was Marty. He was a big dude, what I'm saying? Big name. He did his thing. I don't know if he had a lot of championships, if he had any championships, but I do know his name was reputable in the NFL. So, his son, I think he was shying away from the head coaching job, which, if you don't feel it, you don't feel it. And my thing is, some people are better as coordinators than they are head coaches. We've already seen, a lot of coordinators step up to the head coaching job and didn't pander out. I don't fault them for taking a chance because, I mean, whenever you see an opportunity, of course, saying you don't want to stand patent, saying you want to elevate. So whenever you see an opportunity, of course, by all means, do you. But with that being said, I like the signings. I like the staff we're putting together. I just hope Jerry has enough in him and Steven to, get them some help. Because right now, they basically got to help themselves. And with him being a new coach and his staff being all youth, I like that because we already see, the NFL of these days, you can't do it with them 70-year-olds. If you're not an Andy Reid, you can't do it. If you're not a McVay, you can't do it. And he's doing it, but Andy Reid, he's doing something different. He's a real one. Of course, he was in our division and doing the most to us. Yeah, he didn't have no Super Bowl rings with us within our division, but at the same time, he still let us have it when we needed to have it. So with that being said, I welcome the challenge. I welcome the opportunity. I just hope Jerry and Steven goes ahead, since you, like Jerry expressed through this with his press conference, that he's taking a chance. He knows this is a wild card type of ordeal, pretty much disrespecting Brian in his face. But at the same time, that's the way this dude works. You know what I'm saying? We can't knock him because that's Jerry. Jerry's gonna do him. But like I said, with that being said, I welcome the opportunity. You know, I'm just tired of us going through what we're going through. Yes, we are America's team, but with that being said, I don't even want that entitlement anymore. I'd rather just be the Dallas Cowboys because we don't deserve to have America's team. And I don't want that because I'm a selfish person, and I want it to be my squad. I don't want it to be America's squad. But with that being said, I don't think we deserve the entitlement of America's team. America's the home of the free, freedom of speech, home of the brave. We don't do no freedom of speech over there. Everybody's scared of freedom of speech with Jerry, so we don't have that. So why do we have America's team? But with that being said, like I said, I'm an optimistic person. I accept the good and the bad, but at the same time, if you don't know what you have, how would you know unless you put something together and see what's going to work? So I'm just welcoming the opportunity. I have 5 kids, and I've seen our Super Bowls. I've seen 92, 93, 95. I've seen our Super Bowls. So with that being said, I want my kids to see that. My kids rep that. They rep the boys. Like I told all my kids, do you. You want to like a different squad? You can like a different squad. You just can't be in this house. I'm just BSing with that, what I'm saying? But at the same time, nah, it's realism. But no, they are all Cowboy fans. But with that being said, I want them to see and smell the roses. I don't want them just to hear my stories about it or have to go on Netflix or have to go on YouTube to see what a Super Bowl is like being a Dallas Cowboy. We deserve that as well. The kids deserve that. Um, my thing, honestly, with all due respect, like I said, Brian has a staff right now, and I like the staff he created. I like the staff he got together. I will say I do commend Stephen Jones for apologizing for seeing the mishaps and going on as long as we've been going on. Like I said, it takes a real man to admit to their wrongdoing. And through adversity, that's what it's for. If you don't have adversity in life, how are you going to be able to get through things? How are you going to be able to get through situations unless you have an adversity that appears and, you knock it down. You welcome that. So that way you can get through it and do what you got to do. But yeah, I just came on here real quick to vent right there with that. I got a lot more things coming down the pike. I got a lot of other issues coming down the pike, but this is one of them things that I wanted to speak on. And yeah, I got the beanie on right here in Cali. Like I said, it's cold out here. I just came from the store right now. It's cold. Got the beanie on, you know what I'm saying? But this is what we do out here. With that being said, like I said, I got a few more things coming down the pike. I'm going to start trying to do a couple of videos today. Like I said, I'm new and approved to this. I'm new to this, but I'm true to this. But at the same time, I'm gonna make a go around with it, and we're gonna make it wide. We're gonna make it do what it do. But like I said, tap in, subscribe, please. Like and subscribe, share, things of that nature. Let's get the channel blooming. So at the same time, we can welcome the opportunities and we can see what we got going forward. With that being said, I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys. I thank you guys for watching, tapping in, or whatever. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's go from there. All right, man. You guys take it easy. Be blessed.